Hello, this is Victor bringing here a new video, and this time I want to talk about the Warhammer app. Okay, so I've been using it recently because I need to preparing for a game with editors, and I have been playing with it, making some lists and using it. So I want to give my impressions, what I think is can be improved, and how it's working so far. Okay, so first, when you have a subscriber, so now I have access to all everything. I have also introduced all the codexes, so I don't know if if you have access to new codexes or not. If you are not, if you have not introduced them, I don't think so. So you have to introduce your codex, okay? But so far here you have, and also I like that you have access to all other things like the Geller box, infected, and so on. So, and this is how they will look like, right? You can see the data sheets, stratagems, warlord traits, and so on, okay? So this is the open, most or less open part if you buy the codex and you introduce the code. But what I want to talk here is about the Battle Forge part, okay? So I'm going to show you how it works, and then we can have a talk. So here are some armies that I already done, okay? And you can do just a new army by touching the plus. You introduce the army, okay? So let's put just test, and then we say okay, and you just choose the faction. Let's do Imperium, and then you can choose the army size, okay? And here is the first point that the army sizes are fixed, so you cannot do 1,500 points. If you want to do 1,500 points, I will use the 2,000, and then I know that the limit is 1,500 points, and I say confirm, and this is done, and choose mission type. We have to change the mission type, so we can play Eternal War, Old One Tournament. Let's take Eternal War, and we go there and we create the army, okay? So now we have created the army test. What we do next? So next you will need to add a detachment. So again, you touch the plus, and you have here all the descriptions of the different detachments that you can add to your army. So here we have all the different detachments that are available. Let's do, I've been playing with Sisters of Battle, so let's do just a standard battalion detachment, okay? And then here you need to choose which type of army you want to use. So we have Adeptas Sodoritas, Astartes, Custodes, Mechanicus, Titanicus, Astros Militarum, Elucidian Striders, the Fallen, Grey Knights, Imperial Knights, Inquisition, Officius Assassinorum, and Sisters of Silence. So the Sisters of Silence are still separated from the Adeptus Custodes. Let's take, I don't know, I can make a change. I will keep using the Adeptas Sodoritas. Okay, you say confirm, and then you have created the detachment. Here you have the detachment. When you have the detachment, you can select the order that you want for your detachment. And here is the first gap I found. I have not seen, maybe I have missed, but I have not seen a way to use the order minoris, okay? To use the one that you create the order yourself. So you can choose the big orders, but you don't have the option to create your own order as it appears in the Adeptas Sodoritas Warhammer. I want to test one thing. Let me add another detachment. So let's take a detachment. I will call this Adeptus Astartes, the Space Marines. I say confirm, and then let's see that. Let's wait that it appears. So we can have, you can see instead of Imperium, we can have detachments of different factions of the Imperium. I want to see if I can choose. So if we have Astral Claws, Black Templars, Blood Angels, Blood Rivers. So we have the Carcharodons, Crimson Fist. So you have a lot. You have I like to see that there are also the Forge Wall ones. So Flesh Tears, Imperial Fist, Iron Hands, Minotaurs, Alwen, Ravengard, Red Scorpions, Salamanders, Space Wolf, Ultramarines, White Scars. But you cannot create your own chapter, okay? So if you want to play with rules that are not from a specific chapter, you cannot choose it here. So this is also a point to take into attention. Let's create, no, you can create here, you can choose. So this is interesting, because you can create a sub-faction. You can call them test thing, okay, and then you can choose the chapter founding. You can choose cancel, or you can select the rules that you want to apply. So this is more elaborated than the Sisters of Battle, so you can create your own chapter. Let me go back to the Sisters, because I missed that on the Sisters. So let me see if I have missed it, but you can see I have the core sub-factions, but I cannot create, I don't have the same option as in the Space Marines that you have your own. So yeah, there are things that maybe needs to be improved. So if you choose just in the middle of the organization chat, you go here, you touch plus, and you can choose all the different units that you want, okay? And we will see that you have not just the Sisters of Battle, we also have the Inquisitors that can be added. We will have the Assassins. You can see here the Calidus. We have as well what's called this, the Ephrael and Stern. Some don't have pictures. Don't tell me why. I don't know if you, but some of them. And then you just take. Okay, I want a Canoness. I don't know. I want the Inquisitor. I don't know. I take a unit of Crusaders, so I will need to take a missionary because and then here you see. Okay, so let's make more or less something that makes sense. I need to go to troops. Okay, troops that take 1, 2, 3, and we will need. And then we need to go. Yeah, let's leave it like that. Okay, so you can add units as you want. So let's say that I have the units that I wanted. You will have your units listed here, the units that you have taken. Okay. Now you have here an exclamation. So exclamation is telling you where you have errors. So you have not enough HQ in the patrol detachment. So I need to take another HQ. So let's go back, and then you take a plus here. And let's take now a Palatine. Okay, we have added a Palatine, and then the not enough HQ. Yeah, because it's the patrol, so it's the other detachment, so it's not making sense here. So yeah, it's missing the Warlord, it's missing the sub-faction. Okay, and then and I need to put psychic powers to the Inquisitor. Here you have the errors, so once you clear out the errors, these yellow marks will disappear. How you assign Warlord, who is your Warlord and so on. So you can assign here, you go here, options. So the way to go to options, okay, is you have to click here where you have this thing, and you have warnings and options. And then in options you can go, I can choose the Warlord, right? And then I will do it. The thing I'm missing here, okay, is telling me you are missing your Warlord. Ideally, if you would like to click here, touch that, and go directly to assign the Warlord, right? You can use this warning as a link as well, but it's not used. So this is something that can be improved, okay? But instead of that, you just go there, you choose your Warlord, and I say the Canoness will be the Warlord, and then you have to choose the Warlord. Wait, let's take any one. And then this warning will disappear from the list. I need to assign powers, okay? So you can see, if I go here, you can see that I have to assign one psychic powers to one model. So let's take here, this is the one that I need to choose psychic powers, let's take 2, and I have the psychic powers done. Okay, so another warning that will disappear from our list. No, it's not disappear. Why? Because I still have more. No, I have terrifying bell. I have choose too many. Now I need to choose. Okay. Choose at random. I don't know. Why? 0 psychic powers needs to be assigned. Okay, I don't know why it's asking me to assign psychic powers. Sometimes there is some bugs as well. Warnings. No, it's disappearing. Okay. And then you can choose the relic. again, you can have the relic. If I will have Space Marines, I will have also the relics for the Space Marines here listed. And you can add stratagems, okay? So you have the stratagems for the Sisters of Battle here, and so on, okay? These things are generic, are for the full list, okay? Until you don't put. So this is, and then at all time you can see here all the units that you have choose for this detachment. You want to choose for the other detachment, then is the same, okay? So I add more units. So let's add here, I don't know, Asmodai. So we are going to go, and then we have a lot of HQs here. You can see the long list of HQs, okay? And then let's take an aggressor squad, and let's go. This is all the elites. You can see how many elites we have on the Space Marines, and then we have the troops. Let's take 2 assault intercessors, just 2. Now some warnings should disappear. So it's missing, just is telling me that I'm missing the sub-factions and the litanies for Asmodai. So I go here, and you see I have to choose some litanies. Choose litanies, let's take one random, I don't care. And that's all because this is just testing, okay? So this goes to 0, I don't have the warning anymore, okay? And now the last one is I need to choose the sub-faction again. I cannot choose it here, so to choose a sub-faction, so the way to choose the sub-faction is here, right? So I can choose Astral Claws. No, I cannot choose Astral Claws, I have to choose Dark Angels, because I have Asmodai. If not, I will create an error. Okay, is Dark Angels now, and this is my Martyred Lady. And that's all. No, I don't have any more warnings, okay? You can see on the list, it just is telling me that I have points remaining, that I can get blessings, that I have the chapter command. So I have different things that I can choose here, but yeah. Let me do another thing. I'll show you another thing. So how you put blessings and so on. So now we have put the units we want. Now we need to equip the units, right? So what you do, you go to loadout, okay? So in the models you will have the first part, that is the models that you have. This is the list of the models. So it's a canoness, we have one canoness. We have the loadout, so I can choose to go, I don't know, I will put the blessing sword, and then you choose the Inferno pistol. That is what I normally use. Okay, so here we have, and then we can choose to have an upgrade, so a blessing. So you have all the blessings here. Let's put this blessing to this one, and we have a blessing as well. You want the blessing, you remove the blessing like that. Okay, so it's very easy. Let's do one unit. So now we want to quit the Sisters of Battle. So that by default, the system will give you the minimum size of the unit. So 1 superior and 5 Sisters of Battle. I want 10, so I take and I put up to 9. So now I have 10 in total. Okay, so these are the meters I have in the unit. I go to the loadout, and let's say I will put Incisors Cherub, as I have here the option. I know that all of them have ball pistol, frag grenade and crack grenade, and they have ball gun. Okay, all of them have ball gun. How you change that? So imagine the superior. I want to put a combi melta or combi plasma. So you click here, and it has a combi plasma. Okay, and then I have another box here in white where I can put a power mode, for example, and now I have my superior equipped. Okay. You want to put a heavy bolter or a heavy weapon, so you have here all the heavy weapons that you can put and so on. So let's put a multi-melta. Okay, it's put on this. Okay, here you have the multi-melta, and now if I want to put another weapon, okay, so I can put another weapon. I don't know if I put another multi-melta, it should give me an error, I think, if I'm not wrong. It's not giving me an error. Maybe I can put 2 multi-meltas. I was doubting that you can do that. So this can be a miss, because if I check, I don't think you can put 2 multi-meltas. I was checking the Death Guard, and you cannot make mistakes, because once you have put a multi-melta, you cannot put options again. So, but here you can see, I can put several multi-meltas on the unit. So this is a bug. Okay, they have to correct. So this is another miss. So you have to be careful, you have to know what is the loading you can do, because I can see I can put all of them with multi-melta, and this is completely a wrong Sisters of Battle. Okay, so again, another gap that I found in the system. So let me check just the Space Marines. I have curiosity now, because I've been playing, but you always can keep. So let's take a Space Marines. Yeah, but the Intercessors, I did not took a normal squad. So you go to loadout, and here I don't have any options except the Sergeant, that you can change the starters chain by a Power Fist. Yeah, but this is not going to give me any mistake. Okay, let's go back and let's add just the Space Marines. Let's put the normal Space Marines. Let me see if I can do the search, and I put. No, I cannot look for. No, Tactical Marine. Sorry. So I want the tactical squad. Here it is, tactical squad. So you can search. You need to roll. I have the tactical squad. Now I leave from here. I go back, and I go to my tactical squad, and now I will do the loadout. Okay. So let's take this Space Marine. I will give it. I will give him a last cannon. And then the next one, and this is what is failing. You can see I cannot choose any more heavy weapons. Okay, I cannot choose any heavy weapon. You see, they are out of the selection. Even the small weapons are not selectable anymore. So this is something that they need to correct on the Sisters of Battle that is missing. So if I want to put second weapon, I will need to increase the squad to 10. And now I should be able to add the special weapon. Should be able to add the special weapon. I hope, yeah, you can see I have the flamer activated, the melta gun, so now I can add the melta gun, and I have my tactical squad equipped. Okay, so I go to the sergeant now, and I keep the ball pistol, for example, and then I change the ball gun by a combi melta. Here we have. Okay, so this is how it works. Okay, so it's quite intuitive. It's quite easy. There's still some gaps that they need to correct. I have not seen a way to send. Sorry for that. I have not seen a way to send. You can see. And then there is another thing that is interesting. You want to know the rules of the unit. So you touch there, and here you have the full all the rules of that unit, okay, with all the weapons that the unit can have. Okay, so here you have a detail, all the details of the unit, what are the war gear options that you can have. So in case you have doubts, here you have all the rules explanation. So you have the full rules of the unit here as well, with the tactic, with all the specific rules, Angels of Death, combat squads, so on. Okay, so you can have all the rules here in case you need to check something. So you can see, I don't know, we can go to, let me go back, we can go to Asmodai. So Asmodai, you can, in principle, you cannot do any change, part of the litanies, okay, but we can see the rules as well here. So here you will have all the rules of Asmodai, okay, you have all the rules that you need to know for him, okay. So here it is, and that's all on how this app works. What is missing to me? What is it's not here? Okay, the first thing, once you have done your list, you click here and you can have your list. Okay, so here you have. What I'm missing here is a list with the detail of the rules. Okay, you just have the list. You don't have, so you have the name of your army, you have who is the warlord, what is a canoness with the Inferno pistol, the blessing feature. You can see, I don't see, even here is not listed, they have a blessing sword, a blessing blade. You can see the Sisters of Battle, 4 with multi-melta, what is completely wrong, so this cannot happen. Yeah, you have the other Sisters of Battle, but I don't see the detail. So you cannot make a complete list with rules and so on. Okay, so this is something that it will be nice to have. So you only have the printed list. It's very basic, and you will need the codex or the book to support that, okay? Or you will need to come to play with your phone, and when you need to check a rule, yeah, you have the list, right? You can go and check the rule while you are playing, but you cannot print it, okay? If you want a printed version, no. But of course, when you are playing, you can go and check, no? You have here all the units, okay, what the Canoness is doing. Okay, I click here, and I say what the Canoness is doing all these things, okay? What is the weapon I have? I have Inferno pistol, then I need to look for the Inferno pistol, and I will see what it does. So this is the null rod, so that goes here. If I can find the Inferno pistol one day. Okay, the Inferno pistol is not here, so another. Okay, good. So if I want to know the Inferno pistol, then the easiest is to go here to the logout and go for the Inferno pistol here. Okay, and don't change. Okay, I don't know why it's not appearing on the other list. So, but this, you can see there is some gaps, some things that needs to improve. The other thing I'm missing is that there is nothing for Crusade. Okay, so this is really just for pickup games and for tournaments. I think it's tournament oriented and pickup games. So not too much. And then yeah, there are some bugs. I'm missing here a way to inform, because there is not view log subscription details. So the view log, you can see what are the updates that they have been doing recently. So the last update is from the 25th of August. Update in line with the latest errata to Warzone Caradon Act 2 Book of Fire. Okay, so they keep updating here the profiles in principle. Okay, we have here all the app updates, but I'm missing a way to communicate bugs. Normally this should have a way to be able to communicate bugs. I don't know if I'm missing something, but I don't see a way. You want to delete something, it's very easy. You click on the dots, you can delete, and that's all. So I eliminate the army that I just done. Okay, so and that's all what I want to share. So far it's good, but there is room for improvement. So I hope as I said, I would like to have a way to claim bugs. And they are still like the mistake we have seen on the Sisters of Battle. You can put as many heavy weapons as you want. Things that can be improved, but I'm quite happy. It's quite intuitive, and it's very fast to prepare a list. You can really play here very easily. You cannot copy an army. Okay, I will also like that. This is not possible. So again, if I will be able to copy my army, then I can do modifications on the army, and I can prepare. If I have dots between two units that I want to include, I can prepare these two lists and see how they will look like and compare, right? So if you want to do small variations of your army, you need to create a list from scrap each time, from scratch. So because there is no way to copy an army. You can copy other things. So when you're creating your units, let me go here. You can unplace means move away from the detachment. I have not found a way to place back. You can duplicate or you can delete. Okay, but and that's all. So this is all what I found. So you can see I've been playing with the Sisters of Battle mainly because I was playing with different lists of Sisters of Battle. I also did a list that is Norgal that I was playing to have different. It's quite a creative one because I have the Geller Pox infected, the Death, and two detachments of Death Guard. One because I need to add Mortarion. So I was playing to see how much points I have on my armies and so on. So you can see you can go over the points as much as you want. So if you want to play 2,500 points with 12 common points, you can use this entry. So, but this is really designed for tournaments where you have the 500,000. 2,000, 3,000 points. Okay, so these are mainly the entries. It's designed for these entries. So again, overall, not bad, but room for improvement. I was used to use Battle Scribe a lot. I think I will keep using because I like more how the list is printed on Battle Scribe, where you have the profile of the unit and the profile of the weapons there, plus the rules that you have. But okay, so far so good. and to have it at your hand on your phone is not a bad idea. So that's all for now. So I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please let me know what do you think about this app, and as usual, thanks a lot for watching, and see you again later. Bye.